Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. Round 3, fight!
Ain't no fucking R&B nigga that's harming me, nigga. What you gon' kill me with a harmony, nigga? Oh, this ain't what he predict. I hope he mentally and physically fit. Lil Tory, stay in your lane before you flip off a cliff.
Ain't no R&B nigga that's harming me, nigga. What you gonna kill me with a harmony, nigga? Yo, Tory, stay in your lanes before you flip off a cliff. Yo, I'm telling you right now, yo, these dudes been going back and forth for a few days now, but the track's been coming out so fast. So yesterday morning, Don Q is like, yo, Tory, where you at? Where you at? Calls up Don Q. Well, Tory Lanez was on Instagram Live, and then Don Q jumps on his live like, yo, let me hear 8 bars. Let me hear 8 bars.
You can't rap, bro. Everybody get your ice cream ready. Get your ice cream ready.
This better be
wild,
the best
ugly.
shit you ever said in your life. Bro.
He's bad, able
That
to
shit
get
right
off
there
the
is
track.
funny as
Oh
hell, bro.
man,
Who's
get
that,
your
Jay-Z?
ice cream ready. Shower his page.
Who's that, A Boogie?
To the 36,000 people in here, I want to introduce y'all to Don Q. This is
Bro,
really
you was
my
on A
man.
Boogie's dick,
This is
bro.
really
Cut
a
it
big
out,
tactic to put him on.
Take A Boogie out of this, bro.
You know
I told you
what
don't
I'm
bring up Boogie. You was on Boogie's dick.
Hey, calm down, brother.
Cut it out, bro.
Hydrate, calm down.
Cut it out, bro.
That,
Cut it
you
out,
in your
bro.
crib right now?
No, I'm not in my crib. I'm in the trap.
Why you in the trap? You famous.
Yeah, because I still do that.
Why? I thought you was getting money. I thought you was getting
I
money.
still get into that. I still get into that. You don't know nothing
What?
about that. You
So,
don't know nothing outside.
let me ask you
You don't know
something.
nothing
So,
about I still get into that.
wait, don't snitch on yourself. We
I
on
still
live.
get into that.
Yo,
I
we're
still
on
get into
live.
that.
Don't snitch on
I still
yourself.
get into that.
Don't
I
snitch
still
on
get into
yourself.
that.
We on live. We on live. Don't
Still
snitch
get
on
into
yourself.
that.
You a street
Still
nigga,
get
right?
into that.
You a street nigga,
Chill
right?
out,
Remember,
dog.
you on live. You
You a
on live.
little
You on live.
You a little boy, nigga.
Don,
You a
all
little
jokes
boy,
aside. All jokes aside.
Drop
You
your
on
track.
live. Yo,
Drop
you're
your
on
track.
live. Yo, Don, you're on live. My nigga, calm
Drop your
down.
track. I don't give a fuck where I'm at, nigga.
Come on,
Give a
dude.
fuck where I'm
You
at,
living,
nigga.
come on, my nigga. What you trying
You ain't
to
outside.
my nigga, like, yo, calm the fuck down, dog. Like, calm down.
You ain't outside. Drop it. When you gonna drop? Because whenever you
Let me
drop,
see what it's looking like.
whenever you drop,
Let me
I'm going to the studio and I'm
let
gonna
us
do
see what it's
something
looking
right
like.
Tell me the time.
Since you there, let us see what it's looking like.
Let me hear 8 balls or something.
And let us see what it's looking like.
Let me hear 8 balls or
Wait,
something.
hold on, Tom. I know you. Listen.
At this point, the only thing that came out was Don Q's diss that he put out, I'm Not Joiner, right? And so this was yesterday, yo. So I guess Tory Lanez, took a little bit of time to get his thing together. So Don Q didn't know if he was going to respond or what. He was getting a little antsy. And I heard through the grapevine that Don Q was going to drop another one on him if he didn't respond, right? So about maybe 15 minutes after they got off Instagram Live, here goes Tory Lanez dropping Don Queen, right? But the thing is that while he was on Instagram Live with Don Q, he kept showing like a picture of a kangaroo with like A Boogie with the hoodie's face and Don Q as the little Joey inside of the kangaroo, like his son. They kept showing like pictures of like an ice cream man with like Don Q's face on it, like, Dairy Queen, DQ, Don Q, and then Don Queen, So during that whole time, like Tory Lanez was kind of teasing the artwork for the joint, and oh boy didn't even know. Don Q was sitting there talking to him and didn't even know. It was like, what's that? You got my face on like these weird, cartoon characters or whatever the case may be. So 15 minutes literally after they got off the phone with each other, boom, Tory Lanez drops Don Queen, which was fire, by the way, right? This was yesterday, right? So, and then I did a video about that yesterday, right? And then after I did the video, maybe like 2 hours after Don Queen drops, then Don Q drops I'm Your King.
I don't want to be a friend after this, so I'm going to get this out real early. Suck my dick.
I seen this shit coming in plain sight. We waiting the stage bright. I had 2 rounds the same night. Just holding short jokes, we the same height. Won't recover his body and never be discovered, but his remains might.
So I'm Your King is dope because like he went back, he used that old Mob Deep beat, the Burn beat. That was also a beat that when Beanie Siegel was freestyling on when he was dissing Jada Kiss like back in the day. And honestly, yo, Don Q, like his voice, not the flow, not the cadence, nothing like that, but the voice sounds a lot like Styles P. Like if you told me that was like Styles P in disguise battling Tory Lanez, I would not think you was lying, Tory Lanez is like on this thing where he's like, I want to battle anybody. I want to take on anybody, you know. Right now, I don't know, man. It is like so close to tell. Like after Tory Lanez battled Joyner Lucas, it was just like a big surprise that this R&B dude could actually rap and sing and kind of, you know, spit and got bars, and now he's going against some elite rappers like Don Q. Ain't nobody to play with, right? So Don Q smacked him twice, you know. Tory Lanez only smacked once, and then Tory Lanez said in the last track, like I was saying yesterday, he was like, yo, I'm not even gonna respond, so I don't even know if Tory Lanez is even gonna come out with another joint. But I mean, he should, so that we can get like a fair judge, and we judge both Don Q's tracks and we judge both Tory Lanez tracks, and you take the crown if you may, you know. Don Q is a hard spitter, but in this second track, I'm Your King, even though he was hitting them with punchlines and metaphors and he was like really digging in them, he didn't really say anything that was too scathing. He said, you know, I was in your crib in Miami and it was dope, but you was in and out the bathroom. I knew you was on coke, you know. He said, you know, a few other things, but nothing like too crazy, you know. You know, Tory Lanez is the one with the crazy ass punchlines, and you know, in the song yesterday, he hit him with that one punchline that he said about Dream Doll, and even Dream Doll, she had to jump. I don't even know why she did it, but she had to jump in. Even Dream Doll jumped in and was like, yo, Tory.
Don't ever say my name on the record, you trying to get props. Cause the day I feel disrespected, I make you my ops. I put that pussy on your head in the bed, up and down, round and round, had Beijing all in my legs, and that's word to my mother, nigga. Only nigga I ever fucked that wanted a threesome with another nigga. Yeah, you heard right, another nigga. That lean having you lean feeding you bugging, nigga.
Like, I mean, nobody's gonna be like, yo, Dream Doll killed Tory, and I don't even think Tory's gonna respond to Dream Doll, but it's just funny, like everybody trying to jump into this, right? So now keep in mind, since he threw out the invite, My Son, right? My Son is a dude from the Bronx, right? He's from the 90s. He protests a lot. He stands up for like black people. He's always getting arrested, but he's getting arrested for like protesting. He's not getting arrested for like doing any crime or anything like that, but he's taken in, he gets booked in a jail, and then he comes out like in an hour because they were protesting something, you know. So that's usually why, you know, My Son gets arrested. Now he has done 7 years in prison, but that was for like a crime that like he ain't even do, but he wasn't gonna snitch on nobody. I think it was like his cousin or his brother or somebody who did the crime. So, you know, he sat down for a little bit. My Son came home. He came home years ago. He'd been home for like 10 years now, right? But I remember being in the Bronx, right? And this when Rick Ross was over there doing a show at like Paradise Theater, I think it was, and Styles P was there, and My Son was there too, because My Son's from the Bronx, and that's when that song, I Think I'm Big Meech, that song was going hard back in the day. It was like around that time, and My Son had just got home, and everybody's like, welcome home, My Son, and My Son came out on stage, and it was 100 niggas on stage behind him, like literally 100 niggas on stage behind him. You know, like the streets respect My Son. He's nobody to play with. You know, he is a like, you know, a real dude out here in these New York streets, right? So My Son, he said, yo, I love hip hop, I love the game, and so even he jumped in on it.
You a R&B melody on the beat, nigga. A sweet nigga, young nigga with an old face. Sad, you ain't comfortable in your own space. You came in the game hating on Drake, jealous cause he was the man in your home base. Now you on tour with him. You did all that just to do a song with him? He can rap, but what the fuck is wrong with him? Niggas know it's whack. Y'all just gonna go along with him?
Yo, tell me My Son ain't lying, right? Yo, you did all that, right? Just so that you can go on tour with Drake. He was dissing Drake like crazy back in the day, right? He said, you a young nigga with an old face, right? And I don't know, man. Like, My Son got some punchlines. Like, he don't play around neither. That's what I'm saying. Like, you going against these Bronx tycoons. You going against Don Q. My Son. But, you know, honestly, I don't think that Tory Lanez is probably going to even respond to My Son, which is crazy. If Tory Lanez decides to jump, but Tory Lanez can't be battling everybody, you know? I mean, like, one dude against everybody? I mean, if he could do that, I mean, but you know what? Tory Lanez, his ego is so big that he would do that. Like, he would be like, you know what? I'm gonna battle this one. I'm gonna battle that one. Like I told y'all yesterday, he was like, yo, I want to battle everybody from Dreamville. I want to battle JID. I want to battle Boss, and then I want to battle J. Cole. He wants to make it all the way up to the ranks so he could battle J. Cole, because if him and J. Cole go at it, and if he beats J. Cole, not even beats J. Cole, but if he like really holds his own against J. Cole, then people, when they say, oh yeah, you know, I love the lyricists. When they go, yeah, Kendrick Lamar, Big Sean, J. Cole, they're gonna say Tory Lanez too. And I think that's where Tory Lanez wants to be. Like, he wants to be respected as a real lyricist. I respect him as a real lyricist. I mean, you nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even front, yo, Tory Lanez is nice, right? So JID, right? So he signed to Dreamville. JID is J. Cole's lil nigga, right? JID ain't taking this for play.
Can y'all find a nigga? Can somebody tag that nigga? Hey, somebody tag Tory. Nigga, send beats right now, nigga. I was already thinking about this shit. I was waiting. I've been planning on this shit for so long. I'm not even supposed to be talking right now. My voice is fucked up. But niggas is crazy. I'm not even gonna make no hairline jokes. I ain't got no hairline jokes for you, bro. I'm not making no, bro, just get on the phone. Get this nigga on the phone. I just want to talk to this, bro. First off, I'm a short nigga, but that nigga's little than me. He got little hands that can't even hold a cheeseburger type little hands. Like, this nigga's a little person, bro, and his hairline going bad. Like, a short nigga with no hairline is just like the worst nigga ever. Like, I don't give a fuck about no money. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I've been waiting on this. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. The floodgates are open, nigga. I'm finna go on the bus and record with a raspy ass fucking verse. And I don't even know what I want to say about this nigga. I don't know about him like that. I just went on tour with this nigga.
Yo. He said his hands small, like he can't even hold like little cheeseburgers. Like, I already know, man. JID, you see, he said, I'm going to record right now. So this time tomorrow, we probably gonna have a JID track, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because really and truly, man, I'm here for it all. He says that he ain't gonna do no hairline jokes. I think that JID's diss track to Tory Lanez is gonna be straight fire, funny, comical, pure comedy. Like, it's gonna be like a stand-up comedy session with JID. I already know. I mean, you made a 1-minute video and that shit was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? You talk about his hands. You say he's smaller than you. Yo, this whole thing is gonna be ill, right? So, but I know, because Tory Lanez was asking for them Dreamville niggas by name, right? So I know that he's gonna respond back to JID. He made in that song, but with dissing JID. Okay, so JID is definitely gonna diss Tory Lanez tomorrow, right? So Tory Lanez is gonna respond back to JID. He has got to. This is the fight he said he wanted. He didn't really say, yo, I want to battle Don Q. But Don Q jumped out there and they started going back and forth, right? He didn't say that he wanted to battle my son at all. But I think in that joint where he's dissing JID, he is going to throw shots at Don Q, and he is going to kind of dig into my son a little bit too. I mean, I want to see it. The only thing I don't like, yo, is all of that suck my dick and talking about your family members and this and that. And Don Q really stepped to Tory Lanez's level, because in that joint, I'm Your King, you know, he started talking about his moms. He started talking about his sisters, Tory Lanez's sisters. He started talking about, and even in the very beginning of the joint, he said, after this, I don't want to be friends. So I'm telling you right now, suck my dick. Like Don Q wasn't on that at first, right? It was Tory Lanez who came. Tory Lanez came back mad disrespectful with Don Queen and just straight off was like this and that, and talking about the baby mother, talking about the 9-year-old daughter and this and that. And that's when Don Q got a little bit more ugly and a little bit more ruthless. So that's the only thing I don't like seeing. If we're gonna do this for the sport, if y'all ain't really got no beef, it's not like, you know, you stepped on my toe in the club or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no real beef. Y'all just want to see who is the best lyricist. Alright, that's cool. So you ain't gotta be you ain't gotta invite another nigga to your private parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's too much. But whatever, yo. As long as you don't say that to my son, because my son, he ain't gonna fucking rap back at you. You know what I'm saying? You come to New York and you gonna have to see that nigga and talk to him in his face, and you can't be copping please like, oh, I was just talking on the song and blah, blah, blah. Nah, man. So, you know, we gonna see, but this whole thing, man, is getting crazier and crazier. So, you know, Lil Pump had to jump in there. Lil Pump trolling like a mug right now. He's like, it's scientifically proven that I'm the most lyrical rapper ever. Yo, I fucks with Lil Pump, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this whole thing down below, right? So we got I'm Not Joyner by Don Q. We got Don Queen by Tory Lanez. We got I'm Your King by Don Q. We got If He Dies, He Dies by My Son. And we got At Your Head by Dream Doll. So it's 5 diss tracks out right now around this same whole thing right here, right? And I am sure that by tomorrow it'll probably be at least one more with JID. And if it comes out early enough, Tory Lanez will probably respond the same day too. So stay tuned. I'm gonna keep y'all up to date on this whole situation. Let me know what y'all think. Is Tory Lanez getting out of hand? Who's winning? Who won? Do y'all want Tory Lanez to come back with another diss track to Don Q? Should he respond to My Son? Should Dream Doll do another track? Should Tory Lanez respond to Dream Doll? Should Dream Doll just chill out? Yo, let me know in the comments down below. Y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on everything. Instagram, Twitter. And y'all know what to do. Peace.